In this video presentation, I'd like to show you how to create a group and modify a group on Schoolbox. So what I'm going to do here is create a group for MacKillop Moore Year 12 students. So I'm going to go to Resources, and this is going to be an extracurricular group. I'll just close that for a moment. So you get to Resources, and what you'll need to do is click on Extracurricular, like that. You'll see on the right hand side that Extracurricular appears there, and when we're adding a group, we're actually adding a folder for that group. So I'm going to add a folder. Okay, so I'm going to call the folder MacKillop Moore Year 12. It's extracurricular folder. I'm going to give it a home page. Now there's different types of home pages that have different default components. Remember, you can always add or subtract components, so it doesn't really matter. But we'll give this an extracurricular home page. We want students and parents to read, but only admin or teachers to write, so that's okay. Now we want this group to have membership. That is, we only want a certain number of people in this group. It'll appear on their My Group section. You can see I've got it here, a lot of groups. It'll appear in their My Group section there. So I'm going to give it individual permissions, and we're going to add the folder. And once we've done that, we can then start adding users. Now, you can add bulk members, but you really need to know all the usernames there, and you can extract them from FileMaker. It's a bit of messing around. So if you need a large group, perhaps best to contact me, and I can upload a whole lot of people at once. Say more than 20 people for that. But if you've got a smaller group, you can start adding users. So first of all, I'm going to add Jill Myers. So here she is. If I put the first few letters in, usually it comes up, and I can just select her, click off that, and then add users. You can see down below here now, Jill Myers is added. I'm going to give her write permission. Now she should have write permission anyway as a teacher, but I usually just click that to make sure. And I'm actually going to make Jill, as Hal said, the admin of the group. That means she can add or subtract people from the group. So there we go. And then I would go ahead and add the students one by one, and they should appear as I add them down here. And if I return now to home page, you can see there that we're up and running. Now if you want to add a faculty group, same sort of process. So Resources, just close Extracurricular now, and we go to Faculties and open that up. Choose the faculty that we want to put this group in. So I'm going to choose the Science faculty here, and it's going to be a TQA subject, and we're going to add a folder in here. Now you'll see over here that you've got any old thing that's over here. To get the folder that you want in here, we have to select TQA subjects till it goes yellow, and then TQA subject appears over here. You'll notice in Schoolbox a lot, whatever I highlight in yellow, okay, appears on the right hand side. So I've got TQA subjects. I want to add a folder inside that. We want a geology group. Okay, we want to give it a faculty homepage. Now with the faculties, I've already set up by default the fact that students and parents can't read these, just teachers can, because this faculty group is really for teachers to share resources and things. Individual permissions. Okay, then add folder. If you don't tick individual permissions, you won't be able to join people up to this group. Okay, so there we go. And now I can start adding my users to that group. So we can add Mandy, for example, Mandy Francis. Just be careful when you're selecting people, because some teachers are also parents as well. Make sure you select Mandy Francis teacher. You can see there, Mandy Francis parents there as well. Add users, and away we go again. Now if you've already got a group up and running, let's go to the home page there, and you want to change the membership of the group. So I'll just choose a group here. Let's look at brass class. Okay, so Jess Borton here's got brass class up and running, which is good. I want to change the membership of that group. I go to manage group. Okay, And within manage group, I can add users like I was before, or I can delete users as well. Okay, so if I select people here, I won't do that now, but if I selected Fiona Mowat and press delete selected, Fiona will go out of the group. If I tick up here, it selects everyone. I can delete everyone. Sometimes if there's a whole group of students that have left, you can do that as well, but we won't do that now. So manage group, I'll just go to it again, go back to the home page, manage group, right hand side, manage group there. Okay, so that's a little bit about groups on Schoolbox. You can create a group for a sports team, a tutor group, within your faculty for a subject, etc. If you need a hand with that, please just ask.